As Mitchell and Valdez will jump. Tyrone with the opening possession. It will be Chance Duty. He brings it up at the point, guarded by Meyer, drives in, kicks out, and we're going to see the first foul of the game already, as Meyer will be called for his first, team's first as well. So they'll inbound underneath their own basket, back out top. Duty will pull up for this long two, no good. Rebound by Mitchell. Back the other way, Gideon with it up top. Well, Gideon with it again, bobbled it a little bit. Meyer now out top, over to Gideon. Now Word with it. Meyer pulls up for three from the wing, no good. Mitchell with the long rebound. He'll drive baseline, picks up his dribble, back outside. Meyer dumps it down low. Martinez dumps it back outside. Mitchell hits the shot, and we've got our first basket of the game. Texhoma leads 2-0. 1 minute into this one. Clancy drives in lane and puts up the floater and gets it to go. 2-2 now the score. 6:45 to play. Three-quarter pressure here by Tyrone. Gideon has to hurry to get it across the timeline. Does. Gets it to Mitchell. Tried to leave it for Martinez. Missed it. Loose ball picked up by Ethan Brown. Into the post to Valdez. Tried to pass it over to Brown. Off of Brown and out of bounds. Trying to break that press. Meyer picks up his dribble, gets it ahead to Mitchell. Over to Martinez, lays it up. Duty went for the block, but looks like he's going to be called for the foul. That'll be his first. And Martinez at the line for two shots. Sinks the first. 6:05 left to play in the first period. And gets the shooter's touch on the second one. 4-2, Texhoma with the lead. Brown with it out top. He'll drive in the lane, puts up the floater, no good off the glass, gets his own rebound, and on the putback, he is fouled. That foul is going to be number 2 on Jake Meyer. So just 2 team fouls, but both of them on Meyer. So Brown takes his first free throw, gets it to fall. 5:49 left to play in the first period. And gets the second one. We're tied back up at 4 apiece. Tyrone pressure now. Elliott into the game, number 15. Carson Elliott for Texhoma. Elliott over to Trent Mitchell, short corner to Armando Martinez, now back up top to Elliott. That's going to be Gideon over to Word, short corner to Martinez, dumps it inside to Mitchell, puts up the shot, can't get it to go, but draws a foul. So Mitchell at the line for 2 shots, as that is going to be the first foul on Abraham Valdez. Mitchell misses the first. .5:14 left to play, first quarter. Mitchell sinks the second one. That'll give Texhoma a 5-4 lead. Duty over to Banning, now to Brown. Valdez with it on the high post. He'll drive in the lane, spins, puts up the hook, no good. Mitchell with the rebound. He's going to be tied up quickly. Arrow points in favor of the Red Devils. Checking into the game will be a freshman, number 5, Roberto Hernandez. Gideon with it, passes ahead to Mitchell. He'll spin, takes it all the way to the hole and lays it in. 7-4. Texhoma with the lead, 4:45 left to play. Duty drives and going to be called for the foul. .440 on the clock. Tyrone inbounding that foul. Called on Elliott. Three-pointer from the top of the key. No good by Matthew Clancy. Ball out of bounds. And they'll say it will stay with Tyrone. Checking in for Texhoma will be this junior, number 4, Gio Sanchez. Down low, Banning can't get it to go in. Rebound, put back, no good. Got it back again, and a foul. As Hernandez went up for the second time and was fouled. Foul will be on Martinez. That will be his first, team's 4th foul. Hernandez, first free throw is good. .422 left to play, first quarter. Hernandez, second free throw off the back iron, rebounded by Mitchell, and a foul call. That's going to be on Brown. That'll be his first, team's 3rd foul. Sanchez loses control of it, gets it back, gets it over to Gideon. Up ahead past the timeline. Martinez with it now, gets it back outside to Elliott. He looks baseline, up and under, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Hernandez. Ball stolen away by Elliott from Duty, but then kicks it off his foot. And back over to Tyrone. 3:56 left. Banning with it in the corner. Back up top to Clancy. Now to Hernandez. Dumps it inside to Brown. Back outside to Hernandez. Duty with it. Misses the long shot. Banning with the rebound. And the putback. Got that one to crawl in. And we're tied back up at 7 apiece with 3.5 to play. Mitchell out of bounds. Pass was too far. Turnover back to Tyrone. Checking in for Tyrone, the freshman, number 35, Jackson Bell. And also a freshman, number 2, Rylan Johnson. Duty with it now. 3 seconds in the lane on Brown. Ball back over to Texhoma. And a travel is going to be called on Gideon, so ball back over to Texhoma. To Tyrone. Just over 3 minutes left in this first half. The first quarter. Duty drives to the paint, dishes it off to Hernandez. Outside, Bell drives, puts up the floater, too short. Gideon with the rebound. Pass up ahead to Mitchell underneath the basket, lets the defender pass by, lays it in. And we've got another timeout on the floor. Texhoma retakes the lead, 9-7 with 2:41 left to play in the first. Duty drives all the way to the hole after the timeout, misses the shot, rebounded by Martinez. Elliott gets it up to Mitchell. He'll get it across the timeline. So far, Texhoma's been able to handle Tyrone's press fairly well. And sometimes the effects of that press doesn't take place until a little bit of fatigue sets in. All around the perimeter. Gideon open for three, drives in the lane, gets to the block, gets it to drop in. It's 11-7 now in favor of the Red Devils. Under 2 to play in the first quarter. Brown drives, spins in the lane, gets it to go. 11-9, 1:50 to play. Mitchell with it. You're going to need to get it across. That's going to be a 10-second call. Banning Clancy back into the game, and also freshman number 24, Kobe Williams. So Clancy with the ball. Johnson with it now. Tried to get it down low, stolen away by Elliott. Now ball stolen away by Johnson. Splits the defender, puts up the shot behind his back, no good. Hernandez with it, turnaround shot in the lane, gets it to go. We're tied up at 11 apiece with just a minute left in the first quarter. Mitchell with it, drives the block, past the defender, missed the shot. Hernandez with the rebound, back the other way. Williams puts up a wild shot. Hernandez missed on the putback. And then the second putback by Clancy goes in. Tyrone takes the lead 13-11 with 45 left in the first period. Word with it now in the corner, back up top to Gideon. Mitchell guarded tightly there by Johnson. Elliott back out top to Word. He'll drive to the free throw line, puts up the shot, gets it to go. And we're tied back up at 13 apiece, under 10 seconds left. Hernandez with it, 5 seconds. Pass intercepted by Elliott. 2-1, puts up the three, in and out. And we are tied at the end of one quarter of play at 13 apiece. We'll start the second quarter. Tyrone with possession. All around the perimeter. And a drive to the basket by Clancy. Puts up the shot in the lane. Missed it. Banning with the putback. Tyrone retakes the lead 15-13. Here early in the second quarter. And a foul call. They'll call that one on Banning. His first foul, team's fourth. Pass up ahead to Mitchell. Stops at the block, kicks it back out. Sanchez takes a shot at the free throw line, no good. Rebounded by Banning. Quickly up ahead, Duty with it. Now into the corner to Williams. Back to Duty, the give and go. Lays it up and in. That was pretty. 17-13 now, 7:15 to play in the first half. Elliott with it on the wing. He'll take it at the point now. Now Mitchell back to Sanchez, short corner. Back up top to Mitchell. He'll pull up from three, and he drains it. 17-16 now the score. 6:45 left to play. Down to the post to Williams, back outside, Banning for three. Too strong. Duty can't chase that one down in time. Brown checks back into the game for Tyrone, so does Valdez. Martinez checks back in for Texhoma. Also into the game, Quentin Ingram, a sophomore, wearing number 32 for Texhoma. Gideon drives all the way to the hoop. And Texhoma retakes the lead. 18-17, 6:20 to play. Down low, Valdez puts it up, draws the foul on Mitchell. That'll be Mitchell's first foul, team's fifth foul. So Valdez at the line for two shots. First one off the front of the rim. Hernandez checks back in for Tyrone. And number 21, a senior, Aldo Hernandez, back into the game for Texhoma. Misses the second, and a foul is called. Looks like it's going to be called on Brown. That'll be his second, team's fifth foul. Texhoma still leading by one. Ingram gives it up to Elliott. Elliott pulls back out. Now over to Gideon. He dives inside, has it stolen away by Hernandez, who will take it coast to coast for the lay-in, and Tyrone retakes the lead, 19-18. 5.5, just over 5.5 left to play in the first half. Pass to Gideon, backs it out in the corner. Pass intercepted. That's going to be Clancy, takes it all the way. Ho, has it knocked away by Elliott. Just a beautiful block there. Gideon with it, gives it up baseline, back outside to Elliott. Fakes the three, and they'll be around the perimeter to Gideon in the corner. Elliott pulls up for three from the wing, no good. Rebounded by Valdez. Brown for three, in and out, and gets it to drop in. You talk about a shooter's roll there, 22-18 now. Tyrone leads. Another steal there by Brown, dumps it off, but stolen back by Gideon. Then stolen back by Duty, underneath to Brown, misses the lay-in. Long rebound to Elliott. Back and forth. Finally, chaos settles down. We've got a timeout on the court, 4:25 left in the first half. It's Tyrone 22, Texhoma 18. Out of the timeout, number 13, Isaac Word will inbound the ball for Texhoma to Elliott. All passed into the post, back outside. Baseline shot, missed by Gideon. Hernandez will bring it up for Tyrone. Duty drives to the block, puts it up and in. 24-18 now at the midway point of the second quarter. Mitchell tied up, gives up his dribble now to Martinez across the lane. Isaac Word lets the man go past, can't get the layup to go though. Johnson with the rebound. Duty pulls up at the free throw line, in and out. Ball out of bounds, they'll say last touch by Texhoma. Banning and Bell check back in for the Bobcats. Hernandez with it on the wing. Gives it up to Bell. Now Banning with it on the wing. Pass knocked away over the top. Martinez, and a foul called as Isaac Word was into the open floor. That's going to be on Bell. That'll be his first. That's the team's 6th foul. 3:15 left to play in the first half. Skip pass and a 3-second call on Texhoma. Ball back over to Tyrone. Duty over the top pass to Valdez. Can't get it to drop in. And it went in off of that tip, but it hit off the top of the backboard. So ball over to Texhoma. Full court pressure. Hernandez tipped that one away. Texhoma able to save it, but Elliott's pass up to Martinez went out of bounds, but touched by Tyrone. 2:45 left to play. Mitchell with the shot at the free throw line. No good. Rebounded by Hernandez. Duty for 3. No score. Isaac Word takes it coast to coast for the lay-in. 24-20 Tyrone's lead now. 2:15 left to play. That ended about a 4-minute dry spell for Texhoma. Shot missed. Tyrone. Texhoma back the other way. Mitchell open down baseline. And that's going to be a foul on Bell. That'll be his 2nd. So that's foul number 7, team foul number 7 on Tyrone. So Mitchell will be at the line. Back into the game, Hernandez for the Red Devils. So Trent Mitchell at the line for the 1-and-1. Hits the front end, so he'll get the 2nd. 2:02 to play. Texhoma down by 3 right now. Sinks the 2nd. It's now 24-22 in favor of Tyrone. Hernandez up top with it. Gets it over to Banning. Back to Duty. Hernandez now in the corner. Dumps it down low. Baseline turn. Puts it up and in. Williams with his first basket of the game. 1:40 left to play. 26-20. All knocked out of bounds on the press, but Texhoma maintains possession. Ball to the high post, knocked away by Williams. Ball on the floor. Texhoma able to save it from going past midcourt. Ball still loose on the floor. And they'll say a foul call on Tyrone. They'll call that one on Hernandez. That's his first, team's 8th foul. Not sure if they're going to call the foul. Why, that wasn't the 1-and-1. That was the 8th foul. Around the perimeter, Gideon with it now. Sanchez to the high post to Mitchell. Goes inside the lane, puts up the shot, no good. Gideon with the rebound, misses the putback. Banning comes away with the rebound. Johnson to Hernandez. Now Duty with it outside. All tipped away there. Tyrone does keep possession though. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Shot missed by Hernandez. Duty with the long rebound. 25 seconds left, and now Tyrone looks to hold for the final shot. Manning with it on the wing. Back up top to Johnson. 15 on the clock. Gives it up to Duty. Manning with it now. Pulls up in the lane. Puts up the shot. No good. Loose ball before Williams throws it up and draws the foul. He'll go to the line. He'll go to the line for 2 shots with 0.1 seconds left to play in the half. That is the first foul on Aldo Hernandez. Referees discussing something. I think Coach Higgins is wanting to know an explanation why he didn't get foul shots earlier. Again, 0.1 seconds left to play in the quarter. Tyrone leading Texhoma 26-22. Kobe Williams at the free throw line. It looks like they're probably going to allow Texhoma to shoot free throws after this. So it looks like it will be Gio Sanchez shooting 2 free throws for that earlier foul at the other end before we finish out the quarter. So it'll be the 1-and-1. He misses it, so that's all he'll get out of it. Doesn't change the score. So Williams shooting at the other end. Two shots here. Sinks the first. And drops the second one too. So 28-22, and that is the score at the half. Tyrone leads by 6. Texhoma will have possession to start. They trail by 6 points. Martinez with it in the corner. Now Meyer pulls up for 3 from the wing, and he drains it. That'll cut that lead in half. 28-25 now the score. Clancy down low pass to Valdez from Duty. That was beautiful. Lays it in 30-25. 7:23 left to play. Isaac Word with it. He'll pick up his dribble back outside to Gideon. Ball around the perimeter. Mitchell with it. Down low to the baseline to Martinez. Back outside. Mitchell pulls up for three at the top of the key, missed the layup, or missed the shot. Excuse me, Banning with the long rebound. Duty with it now. He'll kick it back outside. Clancy over to Brown, back to Banning. Duty takes the three from the high wing, no good. Rebounded by Gideon. Up to Martinez. Now Gideon sets it at the top of the point. So he'll hand it off to Meyer. Short corner to Martinez. Meyer looked at the three again. He'll pass it up. That's stolen away for a second by Banning, but couldn't control it. Ball goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Red Devils. Mitchell at the high post. Has it taken away by Valdez. Good hands there on the defensive end. Brown down to Banning. Duty for three, and he drains it. 33-25 now the score. 5.5 left to play. Baseline drive by Mitchell, banks it up and in. 33-27. Ball tipped away by Martinez, and then Mitchell grabs it, so Texhoma steals a possession there. Ball near midcourt. Meyer saves it from the timeline. Martinez with it in the short corner, back outside. Mitchell with it up top, gives up his dribble into Gideon in the lane. That's going to be 3 seconds in the lane on Gideon. The ball back over to Tyrone. Clancy with it, now to Duty, he'll put up the three. Hernandez with the rebound, outside to Brown, back to Duty. He's gonna put up another one, and he drains it this time. He's got a pair of them here early in the second half. It's 36-27 now, with less than 4.5 to play in the third. Foul called on Banning. That's number 2 on Banning. First team foul of the second half. Elliott around the perimeter, into the high post, back out. Elliott for three, short. Martinez puts it in and draws the foul. That one's going to go against Banning as well. That'll be his third, team's second foul. Martinez headed to the line for the and one. Johnson back into the game for the Bobcats. Misses it. That'll keep it 36-29 with 4 to play. Brown over to Duty, now to Johnson. Hernandez with it. Three-pointer from the corner from Clancy, missed it. Martinez with the rebound for the Red Devils. Mitchell open up ahead, Meyer with it. Gives it to Gideon, he'll try to drive, can't, kicks it back out. Ball stolen away by Duty, but off his leg, and it too far out in front of him to get it, so back over to Texhoma with 3.5 left in the third. Meyer to Mitchell, he's double teamed, back to Meyer. Gets it across the timeline, almost with the walk. Got it to Mitchell just in time. Mitchell with it. That one tipped by Duty, but Gideon able to get the loose ball. That one kicked by Clancy. For a second, it looked like there wasn't going to be any call, but they did get it, so they'll inbound underneath their own basket. Meyer with the ball. Into the high post to Mitchell. Turns around, misses the shot. Brown with the rebound, under 3 to play. Hernandez with it in the corner. He'll drive baseline, puts up the floater. It's too short. Grabbed by Meyer. Up ahead to Martinez, but he had turned around, saved from going out of bounds by Elliott, but Duty grabs the loose ball, drives all the way to the block, and he's going to be called for the charge. And that will be Duty's second foul, team's third foul of the half. And that's going to be a foul now on Clancy. That's his first, team's fourth. That should be his second. He was called for one in the first half. Maybe a mistake. Johnson with the steal over to Clancy. Puts it off the glass. No good. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up and in. 38-29. 2:20 to play here in the third. We've got a timeout on the floor. 2:14 left in the third quarter. It's Tyrone 38. Texhoma 29. Out of the timeout, Texhoma with possession. Trailing by 9 points. With 2 left here in the third quarter. All tipped by Hernandez. Get so much length out there from his guard position. Sanchez pulls up for 3, no good. Johnson with the long rebound. Hernandez over to Johnson. Duty for 3, and he drains it. 41-29 now the score. A minute and a half left in the third. Ball kicked out of bounds by Brown. Elliott checks back into the game. Banning and Williams check back in for Tyrone. Mitchell puts up the shot, too strong, good defense against him. Johnson with the rebound, races back into the lane, puts one up at the basket and draws the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. That one's going to be called on Elliott. That's his second personal, first team foul of the half. First free throw from Johnson, no good. .102 left in the third. He sinks the second, 42-29. Ball stolen away. Williams grabs the loose ball. Up ahead to Clancy. He'll look baseline. Backs back out. Now he'll go again. Dumps it across the lane for Hernandez. Misses the shot. Rebounded by Mitchell. Has it taken away by Johnson. Hernandez gives it back to Johnson. Puts it up. Gets it to go. And draws the foul from Elliott. He'll go to the line for the and one. Meyer checks back in for Texhoma. Can't get the shot to go. (44-29) now the score. And Coach Higgins' call for the technical was unhappy with some of the exchange there with a couple of fouls, and so let it be known, and that was enough. And for Tyrone, shooting the technicals will be Matthew Clancy. Misses the first. Gets the second. (45-29) now the score. And Tyrone will inbound at midcourt. Referee still over there explaining to Coach Higgins. He looks like he's just sitting down, ready for him to walk away. Hernandez has it out top. Johnson over to Banning. Banning drives in, kicks out to Hernandez. He'll give it up to Clancy, back to Hernandez. Down low to Williams, gives it back to Hernandez, misses the shot. Ball loosed, and they'll say last touch by Tyrone, so it'll go over to Texhoma with 20 seconds left to play in the third. Still full court pressure by Tyrone. Up ahead to Mitchell, gets it to Meyer. 15 on the clock. Loose ball, missed the pass. Now back to Meyer, under 10. Elliott with it. 5 seconds, he'll drive, kicks it to Meyer. Meyer backs up, puts up the three, off the glass, or off the rim, no good. Johnson with the rebound. That's the end of the third. It's Tyrone 45, Texhoma 29. So to start the fourth quarter, Tyrone with possession of the ball, leading by 16. Ball passed around the perimeter. Brown back to Johnson, now over to Duty. Hernandez with it in the corner. Dumps it down low to Banning. Banning tried to get it out. Martinez blocked the pass, and he's going to be called for the foul. And that will be number 4 on Banning. Team's 5th foul. 7:40 left to play in the contest. Meyer brings it across the timeline. Hernandez with the defense. Over to Elliott now. Takes it to the hoop. High off the glass. No good. Brown affected that shot with his length. We've got a timeout on the floor. 7:19 left to play. It's Tyrone 45, Texhoma 29. Tyrone with the ball out of the timeout. Elliott tried to steal it away from Duty. Couldn't quite get it. Ball loose now. And Texhoma comes away with it as Martinez able to get the loose ball. Meyer with it now on the wing. Spins in lane, pulls up. In and out. Hernandez with the rebound. Clancy with it, hands it off to Hernandez. He'll spin near the lane, back outside. Tyrone happy to run some clock here. Down low to Hernandez, double team, ball loose. Goes out of bounds. They'll say last touch by Texhoma, so we'll stay with the Bobcats. And Duty tried to get the ball to Johnson, but too far outside. Ball back over to Texhoma. 6.5 left to play. Ball across the timeline to Elliott. Gives it up to Gideon. Double team, gets it over to Mitchell, but too high off his hands. Clancy picks up the loose ball. Almost stolen away there by Meyer, but they'll keep possession. 6 minutes left to play. Pass from Hernandez down to Brown. Too far out in front, out of bounds, but a foul call. And they'll call that on Gideon. That's his first, team's fourth foul. Hernandez with it in the lane, has it knocked away by Meyer. Hernandez takes away from Gideon. Gideon gets it back over to Meyer. Triple team, gives it up to Mitchell. Elliott puts up the three from the wing. No good, rebounded by Hernandez. Johnson with it now, takes it in the lane, puts up the hoop, no good. Brown with the putback, no good, was fouled, no call. Mitchell with it, up ahead to Gideon. Lays it up off the glass, no good. Johnson with the rebound. 5 left to play. Brown with it in the lane, he'll spin to the right. No good, Meyer with the rebound. Elliott across the midcourt stripe with it. Ball tipped out of bounds by Duty. Bell, Banning, and Williams into the game for Tyrone. Ball inbounded up top to Elliott. Back to Gideon in the corner. He'll pull up for three. No good. Mitchell with the rebound. And the putback. Ends a long scoring drought for Texhoma. 4.5 left to play. Duty beats the press. Williams with it. Blocked by Mitchell. But they'll say he fouled him. So number 2 on Mitchell, number 5 on Texhoma as a team. So Williams at the line for 2 shots. And gets the shooter's roll on the first one. 4:28 left to play. And gets the second one to go as well. 47-31 now the score. Tyrone with the lead. Up ahead to Mitchell. He'll step in the lane, puts up the floater, can't get it to go. Rebound by Elliott. Back out top, Gideon with it. Drives in the lane. Up and under, no good. Martinez ties it up with Bell, but they'll call the jump ball. Arrow points in favor of Texhoma. Back around the perimeter. Meyer with it now. Elliott gives it back to Meyer. In the corner. Into Mitchell in the lane. Takes it up and in. Gets it to go. 47-33. 3:45 left to play. Duty dumps it off for Williams. Too strong on the layup. Martinez with the rebound. Up ahead to Gideon. He'll take it in the lane. Puts up the floater and draws a foul. That's going to be on Bell. His third, team's 6th foul. Gideon sinks the first free throw. Valdez and Brown come back into the game for the Bobcats. 3.5 left to play. Gideon's second free throw, also good. 47-35, Tyrone leads. Full court pressure by Texhoma. They beat it with Clancy now. Goes baseline, puts up the shot, too short. Ball loose on the floor. Valdez grabs it, and a jump ball. Arrow points in favor of Tyrone, so they will maintain possession as Sanchez checks back in for Texhoma. Into Valdez. Back outside to Banning, across. Now back up top. Clancy in the corner. Brings it back up top. Tyrone looking to run some clock. And a foul call there on Meyer. That'll be his third. Team's sixth foul, 2:56 left to play. Duty drives, kicks out to Brown. Now back to Duty up top. Now Tyrone looking to run some clock. Tried to get it into Valdez, tipped out of bounds by Gideon. Valdez will pull up for three from the corner, no good. Rebounded by Meyer. Over to Sanchez. Down to Martinez, back outside. Mitchell with it now. All tipped away, but Gideon gets the loose ball. Back to Mitchell. He'll pull up from three from the wing. No good. Rebounded by Clancy. Long pass ahead to Brown. 2:15 left to play. 12-point lead for Tyrone. Texhoma's going to make a move. It's going to have to come pretty soon. Brown over to Banning. In the corner, Duty will take the three, and he drains it. He's hit about 4 of them here in the second half, and it's 50-35. Shot at the rim, no good. Valdez up ahead to Banning. Ball stolen away, and a foul call. They'll call that on Banning. That'll be his 5th. That was the team's 7th foul. So they'll walk to the other end as Hernandez and Johnson return for the Bobcats. It will be Armando Martinez shooting free throws. He'll get the 1 and 1. 1:40 left to play. Off the front of the rim, rebounded by Hernandez. Johnson up the court. Gets rid of it in time. Well, Tyrone playing a little keep away here with 1.5 minutes. They'll spread out. Ball kicked off of Brown's foot. Meyer with it up top. Sanchez with the backdoor alley-oop to Gideon, but hit it off the rim. And Tyrone with it. As we near the 1 minute mark, Tyrone up by 15. Clancy with it in the corner, back up top to Johnson. Gives it back to Duty. Duty hands it off to Hernandez, and they'll just pass it around the perimeter. So Tyrone looks to they'll improve to 7 and 1. Texhoma is going to fall to 7-3. As we are now at 20 seconds left to play. Texhoma still with one game later this week. Mitchell stole it, lost control of it, but it was knocked out of bounds by Clancy with 11.6 seconds left to play. So Texhoma inbounding underneath their own basket. Sanchez will take the three from the top of the key, no good. Brown with the rebound, 6 seconds left, and they'll just walk out the rest of it. And the Tyrone Bobcats have defeated the Texhoma Red Devils 50-35. We thank you for joining us on PTCI Channel 2 and our coverage of high school basketball from Tyrone, Oklahoma. Good night.